thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to look at how to do this spring tonal look with peach. I'm first going to start by moisturizing my face using this Clarins moisturizer. It smells so amazing. I love this stuff. Next I'm going in with my Urban Decay face primer. I'm just going to rub this all over. Because I have some trouble areas, I'm also going in with these Makeup Forever Step 1 primers. The green one I'm just going to put on all my red areas just to tone them down a little bit. And then this orange I'm going in underneath my eyes to kind of cancel out that darkness and those like purplish circles. Next we're on to foundation. I love mixing my Mary Kay foundation with this Lancome oil. And then I'm just using my big kabuki brush by Sigma. I'll link the specific one down below to get it all over a nice even application, and I like a nice full coverage to help cover up those blemishes. On to concealer, I like using this Laura Mercier with a detailed concealing brush just to target those really pesky areas, and then going in with a smaller buffing brush and just slightly buffing those areas out. As you can see, I still have an area that's pretty annoying, so I'm just going to tap some extra in with my finger and start to let that dry there. Next we have Nars for highlighting and concealing. Just taking this underneath my eyes, again covering up those circles on the high points of my face, so the bridge of my nose and the top of my lip. Then contouring with this YSL for my nose a little bit. I feel like the cream makes it stay a little better. Then an angled buffing brush just to blend that all in. And then a bigger stippling brush to begin blending in that highlight. After this, I like to go back in with that smaller detail brush and just clean up some of those edges, so around my eyes because that skin is really gentle and sensitive, and then along my nose. Finally, to set it, I go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and a wet beauty blender, and I'm just going to pat it on those areas where I tend to get most oily. Next, contouring with powder. My Hoola bronzer here with an angled contouring brush, just going in on my cheeks here. Notice how I place it first and then I blend it up towards the harsher lines of my cheekbones. I also like to contour around my forehead a little bit, and then just setting what I did with the YSL with that powder as well, and again blending up and also just blending that in. Make that nose look good. I don't know what I was doing, sorry. I also like to go in around my chin just to chisel that jawline a little bit. Looking good. Going in with the Nars palette and this beautiful peach blush. Just going to pop that on the apples of my cheek and take it back towards my ears. As you can see, I was feeling good here. Same Nars palette. I'm just going to take that highlighter. I'm going to buff that on the top of my cheekbones, on the top of my brow, and take it up to my forehead a little bit. I also like to dust this on the top of my nose, on the top of my lip, as well as the bridge of my nose. So the face is complete. Let's move on to the eyes. I'm going to be using this Tarte palette with these 3 orange shades here, as well as the Persona Identity palette, which I love, using the shade Audacious. I'm going to start with that middle color from the Tarte palette and just add that into my crease, and then that lighter color just to highlight underneath my brows. And then I'm going to take Audacious and just pack that on my lid, making sure everything is covered. Doesn't look so great yet, so I'm just going to take a nice clean fluffy brush and blend all of that in. And then I'm going to go back with that brighter shade, that nice and sparkly one, along with this spray. I'm going to wet my brush. And then taking that sparkly shade, I'm just going to pack that on top of my lid as well. The wetness will really make that shine stand out. Then I'm going back underneath my eyes with that Audacious shade from the Identity palette, as well as Gold Digger. and just highlighting the inner corners of my eye. You know, blending is key, so we come back and blend all of those shades together, make sure everything looks good. I'm going to add a little bit of a darker shade here as well from that Persona Identity palette, just to intensify the outer corners of my eyes. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Man-Eater mascara and just generously applying several coats. I have long lashes, so it takes me a while. On to brows next. I'm going to be using this Benefit eyebrow primer. I really love this stuff. I feel like it really helps my eyebrow gel stay in place, and it doesn't let my eyebrows move throughout the day. Going in with my favorite Makeup Forever eyebrow paint, and I'm just going to fill in my brows. Now onto the lips. I'm going to line my lips with this NYX liner. I love these because they're cheap and I can buy some fun colors like this, but they do take a little bit longer to apply. They're not quite as creamy, but they work. Then I'll fill this in using this YSL color. I love this. If you've never smelled these lip colors, you need to alone. They are amazing. So we'll finish that off, and now you have the completed look. This is such a fun springtime look, and it's on point with the trends for this season, using all one tone for your entire face. So thanks for stopping by. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks, guys!